Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis and today's episode is sponsored by The Ridge. The Ridge make innovative minimalist wallets, which don't just save space in your pocket for smartphone devices. Its RFID blocking technology protects you from bad guys skimming your credit card details remotely, where they can hack your card's contactless chip to steal your information. But not with The Ridge, you can't, villain! We actually like them so much here at WrestleTalk, we've even replaced our old wallets with them. And with a lifetime guarantee, The Ridge could be the last wallet you ever buy. So go over to ridge.com/WrestleTalk by clicking the link in the video description below and use the discount code WrestleTalk to get not just 10% off your order, but also free worldwide shipping. It's very important you use that link as we love The Ridge and want to do more with them, but they need to see the SWAF Nation are into it too.
Thanks, Ollie. I also love Ridge wallets. My name is Chopper Pete Quinnell, and I'll be filling in for Luke for a couple of weeks while he's gone on holiday. But don't worry, there's plenty of balding, bearded people in the office, so you'll probably not even notice. It also means that Luke misses out on 2 whole weeks of Raw and SmackDown, and that I get to watch them instead. Oh god. It was a busy weekend for wrestling, and that means it was an equally busy weekend for our Wrestle League, where our $5 and above Patreon backers take each other on in some advanced prediction warfare. We're currently in Season 2, which runs between WrestleMania 35 and SummerSlam, and things are hotting up. Currently on top of the 550-strong leaderboard is Randy Andy Datson on 48 points. But ignoring this devastating news, at the top of the fan leaderboard is Eric Cumanali on 45, followed by James G, Mr. Booth, and Chris Brimstone on 44. The WrestleTalk office leaderboard is currently Randy at the top with 48, Ollie second on 43, Laurie on 39, me on 36, Luke on 32, and housemate Simon keeps forgetting to submit his predictions, so we have no idea. The office loser will be performing a punishment song of your choosing once this season of Wrestle League is over. Better start warming up those vocal cords, Luke. The latest of our predictions were for New Japan Pro Wrestling's Dominion show, which took place yesterday. One of the biggest results on the card was Tetsuya Naito capturing the IWGP Intercontinental Championship from Kota Ibushi, in a match that at one point looked as though it would be stopped after Ibushi took a sickening neck bump to the apron. Ibushi was helped to the back after the match, and has since tweeted seemingly to confirm that, while it hurt a lot, he's still able to type. According to Google Translate, he said, "Is this something dangerous? It didn't work very well. Concuri. Asphalt German is better. The sudden headbutt is max pain. I can't open my eyes. I'll cure that too. Couldn't put it better myself." Elsewhere on the card, Will Ospreay defeated Dragon Lee to capture the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship for the 3rd time. The match was made after Ospreay won the Best of the Super Juniors tournament last week, defeating the previously undefeated Shingo Takagi in the final, a match given a monster 5.75 star rating by Dave Meltzer, his 5th highest rating of all time. Tomohiro Ishii won the Never Openweight Championship from Tai Chi in a meaty match, and the main event was Kazuchika Okada taking on Chris Jericho, whose New Japan gimmick seems to be that he shouts his opponent's name a lot, I guess like a reverse Pokemon. Okada won what was a pretty disappointing main event with a roll-up, but Jericho attacked him after the match and declared himself the winner anyway. 20 years in the business, and he still doesn't understand the rules. Hiroshi Tanahashi made the save for Okada, possibly setting up a Tanahashi versus Jericho feud for later this year. The biggest shock of the night, however, was the New Japan debut of none other than Kenta, who WWE fans will remember as Hideo Itami, the former NXT and 205 Live superstar who left WWE earlier this year due to creative frustration. I'm sure no one in WWE is jealous of that fact. Katsuyori Shibata introduced Itami, once again going by Kenta, who proceeded to announce that he intended to enter the G1. Kenta is best known in Japan for his time in Noah, where he won the GHC Heavyweight Championship prior to his move to NXT. He later tweeted about his debut, saying, "Hey world, I am here," and included a picture which makes it look like he was just summoned from the Shadow Realm by Shibata. But he was far from the only person to declare himself for the G1. Now you may remember this was a quiet bit of news, that a guy called Dean Ambrose decided he didn't want to wrestle for WWE anymore, and so he left and changed his name to Jon Moxley. Well, Moxley is now the IWGP United States Champion, and following his win over young lion Shota Umino at Dominion, he too announced that he intended to take part in the G1 in a lovely, family-friendly speech. I have a message from Cincinnati, Ohio. Jon Moxley, international purveyor of violence, gentleman and all-around sick son of a bitch, wants in on the G1. He's a feisty one. We're We're slap bang in the middle of E3 2019, the place where all the gaming announcements in the world get made, apart from the ones that don't. And we've already seen some major announcements for the gaming industry as a whole. We'll be covering the entire event with myself, Laurie Blake, and housemate Simon on Screenstalker, which is WrestleTalk's gaming and movie channel. And you can subscribe to it by pressing the button on the screen right now. We've already got the latest on the next generation Xbox console, and so much more. And don't forget to get your Ridge wallet by clicking the link in the description. Also, some of our lovely pledge hammers on Patreon can be seen scrolling below me right now. Press the thumbs up, subscribe, enable notifications, and leave us a comment. I've been Jon Moxley, and that was a really rushed outro.